Hello and welcome to the last round. We're obviously gonna keep this. Still haven't sideboard this out apparently most of the time. But that's fine. Against the blue opponent, now normally you would think your opponent is 2-0, and he won his second round pretty fast, but turns out, or the way I looked at it is, can you see it here? No, I can't. His previous rounds, his opponent actually didn't show up, I think. Because it was done before me. So at first I was like, oh, he's also he's another aggro deck. Like that's the thing that makes most sense. But I don't think he is. I really don't think he is. So here we have options. I think we play Stomping Grounds, pay 2 life, play Recruiter, and get a Kiki-Jiki. Because in the colors he's playing, Kiki-Jiki usually is good here. And then Kiki-Jiki with Recruiter just allows me to get everything I want. We can also get Huntmaster, but I think Kiki-Jiki is just better. Maybe not playing anything was better. I'm not sure. He should be scared of this card, but the surprise effect is gone now. The problem is that if I cast Harmonize, I will have way too many cards. So it's better to fetch a mountain and play red cap, I think. So attack first for 1 in the face. Then play red cap. Although red cap is pretty good for the rest, but I think I want to cast it and start applying pressure, plus then I can start casting Harmonize. Because else Harmonize is gonna be worse. And now we're actually applying 3 every turn. It's very unlikely this guy has mass removal outside of deal extra every creature. Which he had, which is fine. Like I can just reload with Harmonize now. It's not like I don't have ways to get things out of my graveyard back. Oh, Anger of the Gods exiles them, never mind. So it doesn't do anything here. In which case I think Domri is the better play. If it resolves, of course. To Witness, definitely a good card to have to get back Harmonize. And then with Kiki-Jiki we can keep on doing that. So end of turn, okay, end of turn he just kills the Domri. Which is fine, given that I can actually witness it back. So we cast Witness. Target Domri. Obviously use the ability. Play Domri, like if he counters this, that's fine. Because we have plenty of decent stuff in our hand. We even have Kiki-Jiki, which he knows of. Mystical Teachings, huh? Seems unlikely splashing to flash it back, but it's possible. He got Force Spike, so he's gonna cast that. Which is okay, like I don't really care about that getting Force Spiked. Especially not if he taps out and uses his entire turn for that. Here normally I would run out Kiki-Jiki, but I think just casting Wolfir is a bit better. He only has 3 cards. It's applying a lot of pressure on him. So he's gonna kill the witness, which I figured he would have an answer to, so that's fine. Because then next turn I can cast Kiki Chiki, copy the copy the wolf here, which was my first idea, but I think I'm just gonna go for the Caryatid. Although he only has 2 cards. 8, so that's not enough. So I think we cast Kiki here. Most of our really good abilities are gone anyway. Do not want to do that, because I want to do this. Okay. Yes. And then swing for lethal. That's also way too restock, too strong for me. Yeah, this it's pretty brutal. So we're up against an aggro control deck. So could go into aggro, but I think this build is actually way better against control. The question is, do I want in Avalanche Riders against him? And I don't think so. Like, it's possible, but I think my deck is solid enough here, as is. Yeah, definitely keep. I mean, turn 2 Sylvan Library, assuming he doesn't have Force Spike for it. Into Harmonize, just in case. I mean, my deck is well suited against control, I think, given that he can apply no pressure. The question is, do I want to play around Force Spike? Given that I have the option to, I think I might. Like, there's no reason to run out Sylvan Library here right now, because he just used his turn for nothing. Now we can run out the library. If he countered this, we can then just play the Harmonizer turn after. So he has miscalculation, got it. Show graveyard, please. Jace. Jace is a really good one. In which case I'm gonna drop Garruk. And then next turn I have Harmonize. I assume he's gonna be bouncing the beast. But he might not. I can also, like, if he taps out, I can play Inferno Titan killing the Jace, which is also pretty solid. I'm just gonna bounce this. Mutavault is a good one. We didn't really see much counter on his end. It's definitely an instant speed deck. But I think casting Harmonize. Casting the Inferno Titan is definitely better. Whoops. Do not do that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you first click the card and then tap the mana for it. So this plays around Force Spike. He already used Miscalculation. He could have a counter, like Cryptic Command or something, and it doesn't really matter that much. So that's fine. It's gonna give him quite a tempo swing. But there's not much I can do about that, or play around it in any way. Like, I can make a token, but then Jace is just gonna mess it up as well. The fact that Jace is at 2 means that I have some ways to start applying pressure on it. Like Garruk obviously isn't the correct one, I think. The problem is now that Garruk does not play around 4 spike, right? So Garruk on tap 2 play Harmonize. No, it does not. We can Garruk play Caryatid after untapping. Yeah, that seems fine. Dissolve. Okay, so he has a bunch of counter apparently. Don't really care if he counters this. Like if he wants to use 4 spec on this, I'm willing to let that go. But apparently he isn't, so there's that. The fact that he has a Jace is pretty hard for me to deal with. Because it's just generating so much card advantage. Not only that, but also card selection, of course. That's an okay one, but... Please don't have a counter for this. Guess my opponent drafted counter.deck. Forbids and buyback. Okay. Are you gonna counter Jit? Well, he can counter everything I'm gonna draw with Forbid, so it doesn't really matter that much. Interesting idea here. So we're on the play now. So maybe we wanna go aggro. Like, remove all the late game stuff. No, none of this stuff. Bring in this. Then we're way more aggro. Seems viable, like if he just runs a bunch of counters, there's no way he can keep up with this. Then we obviously want in this as well, probably over the Avalanche Riders. Warhammer doesn't seem necessary. Obviously want to play first. And I'm gonna keep this. We have Arbor Elf in Ooze in Huntmaster. So there's that. Interesting. Oh, that's for his splash. Got it. So obviously play the Ooze and attack for 1. The only problem I see ever happening is anger. Flying Death Touch, that's a good one. I think we attack first. He's obviously gonna take the trade like instantly. And we wanna play Huntmaster here. Over the library, like he has to deal with Huntmaster first before he can actually deal with the library. And then once library resolves. Like if he plays anger here, that's fine. I just slam the library and then start drawing cards. If he has no play, Huntmaster is gonna flip, deal damage to him, swing for more. Given that that comes into play tapped, that's even better. Has fire here. Oh, Lavamancer. Okay. That stops my creature from flipping, I guess. I couldn't not played anything. Like if I don't play anything there, my Huntmaster flips and kills the Lavamancer. While now if he plays something... Oh, he's just gonna jump here? Wow. So he has to have anger. Else this makes no sense. Yeah. And he probably has 4 spike as well. So get that. Draw a land, of course. Yes. Put on... Pay 4 and pay 4. Just pay life here. Play Harmonize, draw more cards. And pass a turn. Like it doesn't matter that I'm lower life than this guy. Yes. Put on top and put on top. I think we wanna play Garruk. Should have tapped differently because if this gets counter, I can now not play anything. Damn, I'm bad. Yeah, I figured he only had 4 spike, but I forgot that he already had an untap step. So this is obviously a terrible move on my end because I need to play Garruk with a mountain untapped and then be able to play like Borderland Marauders or something, or Core House. But this way it's just terrible. Yes, obviously. Pay for life. Let's just pay a bunch of life and then see where this brings us. Let's play Shane Walker. If he has 4 damage and fire on me, I'm dead. This should have been in play last turn, by the way. So what, he has a counter for this? Yes. Very unlikely he has Mana Leak, but it's possible. If you're gonna counter something, you should counter the Lightning Mauler here. Oh, he's gonna... Okay, got it. So he has Forbid now with buyback. Does that really matter though? It's an interesting line to take. I understand it though because I at this point have no creature to block with. But I mean, given that I'm drawing extra cards here, so we can put this on top first, and then this, and then play Domri, play the Rusalka. So, like this. Look at the top. Get it. Play this. Don't pay live, obviously. I think I'd rather cast this and then the Rusalka the turn after, because then I can start, you know, sacrificing the Rusalka. Wow. This guy just runs a bunch of counter. It's pretty bizarre. But the Muse Vaults might be my doom. Just because I went too aggressive with the library. Oh, and he drew a land there as well. If he had Cryptic Command, he would have won. Like, he can obviously still win easily. Just because I'm at low life and Huntmaster is already gone. Is it? Yeah, it's in my exile zone. There it is. Scavenging Ooze is also gone, by the way. Okay, so that's that. Let's see what I would have drawn. So those three, and then wouldn't really have done anything. So maybe I've gone too aggressive on the library there, but I think it's still a great choice. So go to 1. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you for the next one.